or tablet.
As we showed you at the top of the show, the snow decided to hit right as President Obama prepared to leave Milwaukee after a visit to a GE plant in Waukesha. 12 News cameras were on the tarmac waiting for the president to depart as de-icing teams were brought out as the snow was falling. You can barely even see him there. Air Force One, though, did take off safely.
Training workers for jobs of the future was the focus of President Obama's trip to the Milwaukee area today.
The president visited General Electric's gas engine plant there in Waukesha, and there he signed a presidential memo directing Vice President Joe Biden to lead a government-wide review of federal job training programs, a job he called a soup-to-nuts review.
What we need to do is look at where are the jobs and take a job-driven approach to training. And that's what you're doing here in Wisconsin. So we've got to start by figuring out which skills employers are looking for. Then we've got to engage the entire community. We've got to help workers earn the skills they need to do the job that exists. And then we've got to make sure that we're continually following up and upgrading things because companies are constantly shifting their needs.
Before his speech, the president toured the GE plant. This is behind-the-scenes video from that tour. Donning a pair of safety goggles, Mr. Obama walked the plant floor with company leaders and met face-to-face with workers to learn how the engines are made. The president's focus today remained on the job training efforts at the GE engine plant, which he says can be used as an example to other companies.
WISN 12 News political reporter Kent Wainscott is live outside the plant in Waukesha. And Kent, the president put one worker in the spotlight.
Yeah, he really did. And things are back to normal here. Second shift on duty at the plant right now. But through this gate and on the other side of the walls here, there was a rare experience for one worker here today. He's only been on the job since September, but he's a graduate of one of the job training programs that the president was highlighting today. And for that worker, it led to what he calls the chance of a lifetime.
I'm blessed today to provide for my family a living that we didn't have before.
26-year-old Reggie Troop says he never imagined himself here on stage introducing the president.
The President of the United States of America, President Barack Obama.
But Troop is the type of worker the president wants to hold up as an example, one whose job training through the Big Step program was designed to match the specific needs of this manufacturing company.
We got to train Americans with the skills to fill those jobs. Americans like Reggie, we've got to get them ready to take those jobs.
It could be done. It has been done. Not only me, but my classmates as well.
It's because of programs like that the president chose this plant to sign an executive order launching a review to improve all the nation's job training programs. And why this graduate of that program got a few moments in and out of the spotlight with the President of the United States.
Just incredible. I'm speechless, man. I'm honored.
What did he say to you?
Oh, he first came in saying, Reggie, how's it going? How you doing? And, you know, President Barack Obama, he just made it that much easier, you know. Wanted to meet my family afterwards, took a picture of my family, so it's truly an honor, man.
Now, as you saw, the president used this event for more than just the opportunity to showcase this plant and deliver a speech here. He took action. He signed that executive order saying that workers across the country can't wait for Congress. He wants other businesses to initiate the kind of job training programs that are already at work here in Waukesha. Reporting live, I'm Kent Wainscott, WISN 12 News.
All right, Kent, thank you. And WISN 12 News spoke with other workers who were part of GE's workforce training program. The program partners with colleges, labor unions, and other community organizations to develop workers for in-demand jobs. And it's been around for nearly 20 years.
I started in an entry-level position at the company, and then I went to a different position. I was a fabricator, and then they opened a position for apprentices, and I figured, why not?
Good job, good stability, a lot of work, keeps you out of trouble.
Mom was a second.
12 of the 15 most recent participants in the workforce training program found jobs at GE and other local manufacturers.
Wisconsin Congresswoman Gwen flew to Milwaukee with the president. This is video of her getting off Air Force One this morning with Mr. Obama at the 128th Air Refueling Wing. The Milwaukee Democrat told 12 News she has no problem with the president bypassing Congress with his executive order on job training.
I don't see a what he did here today as being in defiance necessarily of congressional authority, but he is using the strength and power of the bully pulpit. He is setting an example and a tone for what he wants Congress to do.
Wisconsin Congressman Paul Ryan calls President Obama's use of the executive order unconstitutional. Appearing on CNN Network late this afternoon, the Janesville Republican says the president needs to work with Congress to make change happen.
He was in Waukesha today talking about job training. I wish he would have looked at the bill we have sitting over in the Senate called the Skills Act that we passed last year, reforming our job training programs to make it easier for people who want to work to get the skills they need to get the jobs that are out there. That's what we've done in Wisconsin with a lot of our job training reforms. That's what our Skills Act bill does. It's sitting over in the Senate, and it's as if we weren't even part of this conversation. So that's why a lot of us are frustrated.
Ryan was